I don't really know what to expect from the bans as we get an Aatrox ban. Very random in the Golden Underleague. I think they're all just scouting out.
Yeah, we just assume that these are all scouts. I mean, honestly, Poppy, good ban in general. I love that champion because it's cancer and it's a tank that just won't die, you know? We got an Urgot ban? What?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You could definitely tell Savages have done their homework.
Mm-hmm. Clearly here.
That
Nami,
or they're just hitting random bans.
there's a good Nami ban there. We've seen a lot of Nami mains in these games, especially in the Golden Underleague. I think there's some fetish with Ahri top lane and Nami for some reason.
Mm-hmm. And as we say Ahri,
and there's the Ahri ban. Look at that. I basically called it right there. You got to ban out the Ahri top because why would you take it mid lane when it's so good top lane? Kappa,
excellent roam potential into mid.
Only being able to roam into one lane.
As we get Syndra ban as well.
I like the Syndra ban. Good champion right there.
Lulu, Graves, all these 2 power picks are up. It'll be interesting.
We've seen a lot of Graves this week for sure in the past few games, especially and across all leagues.
What did we say? Hashtag that champ busted.
Hashtag that champ busted. Oh, I would love to see a Galio. We haven't seen a Galio since the first game we casted it, and we're gonna get the Galio lock in.
Instant lock Yasuo Zac. It'll be interesting to see if that's a Yasuo top or they're gonna try to match, send it in the lane with a Galio.
I'm also interested to see if this this Galio is for the mid lane or if it's for the top lane. Or I mean, I've even heard of it being in the jungle. Am I wrong?
Yeah, no, he could be in the jungle. I mean, since they nerfed his Q a little bit, so it's a little bit harder for him to clear the jungle on his first go around. But as we get a Lucian lock in, I know you like that.
Oh god, I'm so happy to see this. I really hope it goes better than that first Lucian game. That we've only been able to cast one Lucian game. I'm a Lucian Ezreal main. Personally, Lucian right now is like one of the, I think it's like some of the best Lucian. If you're playing Lucian, now is the time to play it. It's such a great champion to play. Easy build. It's literally effective. It's effective against any comp. When we saw it played last time, though, I was so upset to see the Blade of the Rune King into a rapid fire cannon, which I could see.
No.
But like, I mean, like, no. I can't. No. Like it. No. Like I guess I see. I will give you. You're going for lots of attack. Like you're just going off for a lot of attacking and like kiting potential. But at the same time, you need that Black Cleaver, especially when there's tanks on the other side. Even if there's squishies, it still affects the squishies' armors. And as I said, that we're gonna get a Vel'Koz and a Caitlyn to counter that that Lucian in the bot lane with a LeBlanc to pick up in the mid lane.
I think they're gonna send this Vel'Koz mid and this Yasuo top lane. It'll be interesting to see. I think they want to match Galio with the Yasuo. It's a really good pick into Galio because he can't build the MR he wants to buy.
Mm-hmm. So that's gonna
get a LeBlanc pick.
That's gonna give it away basically for the Galio top lane. Also gives away for the Yasuo top lane. So really interested to see how that matchup goes. I personally haven't seen it.
It might be a Vel'Koz support. So I'm just throwing out
also true. No, you're right. Definitely we'll have to see. I mean, if we had a scout, I'm sure we would know if he was a Vel'Koz. Ooh, another Leona pick coming out. I really like actually this Leona pick, being able to set up a Sejuani ult or follow up with the Sejuani, and I think, especially with the and the Galio ult too. So I think that's just a nice, it's a nice roundabout pick for this team in terms of how they want to start fights. / it's an amazing duo in the bot lane with Lucian, who really wants to like abuse his lane opponent. And yes, it is a Caitlyn who technically counters him off range, but when it comes to level 2s on the bot lane, it doesn't matter what the matchup is. If you get level 2 or level 3 over your opponent, you better be going in. And we're gonna get the Taric to counter that Leona, that Leona Lucian in the bot lane.
So what this tells me is they're basically matching the Wombo with the. Hopefully they could negate the Wombo from the side of Savages with the Taric ult and maybe get a re-engage with the Zac Yasuo, or they engage with the Zac Yasuo and Taric drops his ult after that and to mitigate damage. So both comps, I like them a lot. It'll be interesting because I think this LeBlanc pick can do a lot against this Vel'Koz. There's it's built for LeBlanc.
He's going barrier right now. I would like to see maybe an exhaust. I could see the barrier because of maybe he's predicting the ignite. But what's your take on that? Exhaust or barrier for a LeBlanc matchup in this Vel'Koz?
The barrier is not bad. Because you have the exhaust in the bot lane, you just have to survive the burst from the LeBlanc, really.
He sucks with LeBlanc, don't worry, is what I'm being told.
LeBlanc sucks with LeBlanc, though. LeBlanc is busted. There's no way you could suck on that champion right now. If you just the current build for LeBlanc, you want to go Gunblade into maybe another AP item or even Lichbane. Because you basically just try to combo double chains and you just beat them down.
Mm-hmm. Totally see what you mean there.
The Gunblade in mid is very, very strong right now. LeBlanc's probably the biggest abuser of that item. Just absolutely busted with it.
Definitely agree with you there, but we'll see how this game gets going. Going off comps, what are your thoughts? Who do you think is going to win this based off this pick band selection? Honestly, it looks like it kind of went pretty well for both sides. I just really think it's going to come down to one, if this Yasuo can get going. I think he's your best bet, with the Caitlyn kind of being more of a. Also that LeBlanc switched to TP, interesting, but I'll get to that in a moment.
Oh,
yeah, very interesting. But I think it really comes down to the side if you can get this Yasuo going in the top lane to really be able to split up the map. If not, if he's going for that split push kind of build, if not, just get him ahead so you can get these like team fights. If he's going maybe more of like a team fight crit kind of build, and he just wants to join up with his team more so. But and I think the Caitlyn's just there for the insurance. Lucian gonna be greater through this entire game as long as he's farming correctly, as long as he's staying relevant in this game. They definitely have a lot of pressure in this bot lane early as long as they get this level 2. But if they don't get some type of early lead on the bot lane, I think it could be rough for the side of Lucian and Leona.
I agree, but I think that the Tark pick is. I think they picked it for the team fights, but in lane that champion doesn't really do much. So
it's more it's more of there for the sustain. I would assume. Yeah. And I've played the Tark a lot more so with a Lucian, so I could see it working with the Caitlyn only in this situation where if Tark decides to go in, if he gets the stun and Caitlyn's already in range of a trap, she does have the option to land a double trap onto the whatever target is stunned. So it takes a little bit of macro and coordination, or micro and coordination between the bot lanes. So we'll see if they can actually pull that off. It's still an aggressive lane if you want it to be. I'm still a personal fan of just getting Ignite and getting ahead. I would have liked to see that, but Exhaust is also personally fine on both of these teams. Right?
No, they need the Exhaust.
I know. Yeah, this is my personal bias, personal bias. I'll go Ninja Tabby if I need to.
But you could see the mentality of the Golden Underleague. Like, Lulu would have been perfect for their comp on the right side here, but they decided to go with the Taric instead. Still
think the Taric's good, more so in the sense that if they're trying to team fight, if they're trying to group up, I think it doesn't work as well if you want this Yasuo to split push. I definitely think the Lulu would have been a better pick if they're going for more of a split push comp here, but we'll just have to see how it goes as we get into this game. Ladies and gentlemen, please stick with me as the black screen of death will show up for a little bit here.
Oh, there goes the stream.
There goes the stream. My internet's cut out again. We're done. Thanks for joining. But we'll see how this goes. And yeah, let's get some hashtags. Hashtag Darkside win or hashtag Savages win in the chat for who you think's gonna win. So we'll tally that up with our production team. Thanks for that, Council.
Yeah. Oh, and we're gonna send a quick apology to Fluffy Master 21. He's actually the admin that they brought in to confirm the game, and then they started the game without him leaving. So now he's held hostage inside of the game.
Oh my God! Wow. Okay, can't read that on chat, but we see everything in chat. Don't think we don't see nothing. We're just not gonna, validate it. But looks like a lot of comfort picks here on the side of what is this? Who has the Vel'Koz again? So is it Dark Side of the Moon?
Dark Side of the Moon.
Okay, so Dark Side of the Moon.
Yeah, blue side.
Alright, got it. Looks like a lot of comfort picks just looking off masteries. So all these champions either level 6, level 7 masteries, so they play them a lot. At most we have level 4s on the other side. It doesn't really mean much. I'm not going to say it's win all be all, but it definitely just shows that these players do have experience on these champions, so they're definitely all on comfort picks, and I think they definitely got a draft that they would have liked.
Holy moly, that enchanted Galio splash is really nice.
Oh my God, wow. It kind of looks like... What skin does that look like? It kind of looks like...
The Xerath skin.
Yeah, one of the Xerath skins. I honestly thought it was that at first, but... What do you think this top lane matchup's going to be like? Because I personally don't... I've only seen one Galio, and it stomped the mid lane for sure without even building damage. And I know this was before the nerf, but even with that slight nerf on his Q, I think. How do you think he's gonna fare up against Yasuo here?
I think he's actually going to do well. He has a kit that can bully Yasuo early with the passive and the Q. I'm 11, 12,
Yep,
13.
we're good.
So I think he has a... Hello?
Hello?
Bonjour.
Hello.
Comment
If it ain't the kid.
It's the boy, you know what I'm saying?
The boy wonder. What up, Marcus?
I came to say hello to the stream, as I always do.
Well now you gotta say goodbye.
Yeah, I do, because I have to go to bed. Good night, everybody.
Night, my man.
Bye, Marcus. Someone in the chat say hi to Marcus, alright?
Good luck in the games to both Savages and Dark Side of the Moon.
Oh boy, looks like we're getting an invade here.
Oh.
Leona's not gonna see this.
Oh.
Oh boy. Oh no,
geez.
Leona!
Sana's gonna hit. They're gonna follow up with Buckus, dude. Nice
Okay.
flash over the wall.
Wasted 2 wards though. 3 wards. You think the 3 wards are worth the flash? I don't know.
Well, they're gonna get vision on the Sejuani. They'll know if they start. Looks like they want to
4 wards. Okay, wow. Okay, they're
Oh,
using all their
okay.
vision on this bot side. Sejuani's going for this top side though. This is smart, understanding not really worth the risk to try to go for this buff. They know they warded it up. Lucian calling out the wards. It looks like they're pinging them out. I think we're still gonna just have standard starts here. They actually might try to go for the, I guess the red start here for. Yep, I think they're going for the red start. They're gonna steal that away. The red side is pinging out. Okay, Yasuo's gonna go actually ward their own. They're gonna spot this out though. So Sejuani's definitely
good
gonna be able
ward
to,
by the Leona there. Yeah, I was just about to say that Dark Side of the Moon really dropped the ball there by not dropping a ward, but they'll know now if they're gonna start it.
This is the best strategic level 1 we've actually seen within Vision, despite 4 wards being blown on the side of red side. So I'd actually like to see an early Sejuani gank, considering I don't think the Lucian or Leona will have a ward up in time for that. So.
And it looks like Sejuani does want to go immediately to this red side. It'll be interesting if Zach goes there.
Really good adaptation there, actually, from the bot side on the side of Savages. Lucian pushing that entire wave really quickly, and then I think actually they're going to be half a wave XP ahead of this Caitlyn Taric, so really like that, actually. If they stay in this way, if they do the minion management correctly, they'll definitely win the level 6 race as well, so really giving them an advantage there.
Oh, nice little trade there. Oh, Yasuo is going to spot this out. He's going to go.
He does have flash. Should be safe, though. There's the level 2. Unfortunately, Leona wasn't there for the initial XP as well, so only Lucian's gonna pick it up. But you can see already, like, this Caitlyn bullied out almost out of lane immediately. I think she also went Fervor too. So, ooh, that's such a nice skin.
Yeah, it is a very nice skin. Sejuani not getting that red buff, and now Zach's gonna make his way over there. It's gonna set Sejuani pretty far behind. I would have liked to see Zach clear that entire blue side and then go over to his red, because Yasuo did the right thing by protecting the red, so there's no point to rush going over there.
Definitely agree. Really, really interested to see how this bot lane goes. I would have loved to see this Leona actually try to be aggressive. They have such an advantage right now.
Ooh. Galley's gonna go and he's gonna drop the taunt. And that's what I'm saying. Like, he's winning those trades because of the passive. I think he got 2 passive procs there. Hit him with the Q. Hit him with the taunt. Yasuo going back in here. Oh, nice cancel of the dash there.
I think he might force the flash here.
He's gonna drop the taunt.
Yep, definitely gonna get the flash. Well played there by Yasuo.
Yeah.
I don't know why this Leona's playing. Why is this Leona playing so far back? They actually provide. Here we go. Go in. Thank you.
Oh, she's getting vision. Ooh,
nice.
There. But nice stun there by the Tark. Exhaust is actually going to drop down. The heal from the Caitlyn. And she's going to throw a back.
Little early on the exhaust. Exhaust is really not worth using. Oh, we're still going to have a fight here.
Oh, nice re-engage by the Leona.
This might be a double kill. Nope,
dash
got the
Q,
flash.
double kill. Double KA.
Caitlyn, if she was able to kind of predict the re-engage there, with her flash being able to maybe dodge it, she could have had something here, but we actually have a fight in the mid lane.
Oh, looks like Velkai is just going to pick it up. Interesting that LeBlanc, why didn't she just take her W?
I think LeBlanc not respecting the passive of Vel'Koz there, plus the Thunderlord's proc. I'm not sure if there was a Thunderlord's proc, but it seemed like he had a Thunderlord's proc, plus his own passive there. a lot of unexpected bursts probably coming out and just didn't respect it there. But going back to this bot lane.
Vel'Koz didn't even hit his knockup though. She just got A8 to death.
Rip.
Production team, can we get
an instant replay of that? I'm watching the stream. Oh, never mind. I'm too late. But I'm loving the way this bot lane's going. A lot of people always think, okay, a Caitlyn picked into a Lucian, I'm gonna lose. As long as you're on the same page with your support and it's aggressive, like this Leona waited for her time, don't think she should still be standing that far back in the wave. But she eventually walked up, and they got the kill. Very well played there by the side of Savages to get this bot lane going.
That's a Cutlass advantage over Brawler's gloves and a dagger. She didn't even pick up potions. Interesting. I would have liked to see her get a call and some potions.
Okay, so production team at being the chat, I think actually what happened was the Vel'Koz landed both of both sides of the Q, which counts as the double proc, which basically procced the passive there, even though the knockup didn't hit. Is what I'm being told.
Oh wait, so she got hit with both parts of the W.
Yeah,
I don't think
the
you
Q.
get hit with two parts. No, the Q is
either the Q or the W. I'm not sure.
Oh, fighting the top lane here. This one's gonna be close. Yasuo misses the NATO. He's gonna get
Yasuo has flash.
Galio re-engages. Really nice play by the Galio. Timing his cooldowns and the passive comes up
once
for a
again.
Nice burst of
If they had cat-like reflexes, Yasuo could have dodged that with his flash. And then predicted there's a slight timing where you can actually flash that Galio knockup, and then he probably could have actually gotten that kill, but that was some serious micromanagement that needed to be done.
All in all, nice play by the Galio.
Very well played there. Like how they're going in this bot lane too, with only a Bilgewater Cutlass now against just a item and a dagger.
They get definitely aggressive down here.
So as of now, it's looking also like the side for this Yasuo. I think eventually we'll be able to deal with
Galio
this.
Going.
Just a little poke there. I think eventually this Yasuo will be able to deal with this Galio, but not for a long time, or not for a while. I think it's gonna take some items, definitely, especially now that he's fallen behind in the kill count. We'll see how it goes. Especially he still has his flash, so he can still play this lane aggressively.
Gonna go in there. Galio's gonna survive. Yasuo's gonna live with just a spectator.
Sejuani's coming up as well.
Sejuani's up here, yep. He's gonna drop the chilling spike. Nice flash there by the Yasuo, but I think he's gonna still go down. We're gonna have a fight in the bot lane here. I don't think
Yasuo's gonna live. I just checked it.
Ooh.
I went back
Very
to
nice
make sure
play. Sejuani actually had flash. Interesting she didn't flash over with him.
Probably waiting. Oh, wait, we're gonna. Oh, Yasuo. Yasuo's staying very long here. I'm surprised that this LeBlanc hasn't decided to roam up, knowing that this Yasuo's flash is down, but he's gonna take the plan over back to safety.
Interesting, LeBlanc deciding to go to the double longsword.
Oh, actually, okay. So this is a new build that I've been seeing come out. Actually, it's the new DFG kind of build. You basically go for the Hextech Gunblade. It actually does work on LeBlanc. Some Koreans have been doing this lately, and it's been working.
I had a whole conversation about this in the pre-game chat. You go Gunblade into another AP item, or even Lichbane. Yeah. Were you not listening to me zone out?
Well, then why were you asking why she was going double longsword?
Because she should have gone the AP. She shouldn't get cut.
Oh, yeah, I agree with that. But like at the same time, I thought you made it sound like, okay, is she gonna go AD LeBlanc?
No.
Okay, well at least we're on the same page there. Vel'Koz with the blue steel, or maybe that was planned.
Maybe LeBlanc saw that Vel'Koz. Okay, Galio's gonna go back in. He's gonna hit the E, hit the taunt, proc the passive there. Again, you see him winning these early trades. Not much Yasuo can do about that.
Yasuo also invested in an early double Doran's. Only has 2 daggers, so actually not many combat except for maybe attack speed. While Galio actually does have armor already and a little bit of health and a little bit of passive damage from that Bomby Cinder. So I think this is where Galio can actually start taking a solid stance in this lane until Yasuo really gets his items going. Also think this bot lane, I like what they're doing with pushing the constantly into this tower, but I think they can actually they should have kind of used the disadvantage of the cooldowns that were down by Caitlyn and Taric before, and kind of frozen the lane in a way where they basically were forcing fights.
Chain's gonna hit the minion. Unfortunate. Vel'Koz gonna drop the ult, do a ton of damage, and Zach's just gonna pick it up with the E.
LeBlanc had flash. What? Why are... Okay, so this is the only thing I don't understand about the Gold League. And this is no offense to the Gold League, but I'm just seeing, especially with the Lux that we saw yesterday, or 2 days ago. I think that was yesterday, yeah. Just always... Okay, I'll talk about it after this fight.
Looks like Yasuo's gonna go
just
down.
gonna probably go down here. Yep, and this is what we were talking about. Yasuo with the early double Dorans, not really investing in combat stacks. I don't think Zach gonna do this. He's 2 levels down. Also a TP coming in from LeBlanc.
Kane's gonna hit, so they're gonna be able to burst it down. Be interested to see if they can pick up the
I think they can get this as long as they don't take too much damage. Oh no. Oh my god. Galio not care. Oh, like Galio not helping LeBlanc there. Okay, you know, I'm tilted. I'm sorry. Okay, you want to break that one down?
No.
No. Okay, we'll just everyone saw it. We're not gonna break that one down. We're just gonna forget that ever happened.
No, Skyhawk AJ, you don't say nothing about that play, okay? We're everyone here and in the stream, we're just gonna forget it, okay?
So we're gonna go back to this bot lane because I like watching bot lane because they seem to know what they're doing. Not my Okay, so so we have the completed blade already for this this Lucian. Only the Zeal BF going for this this Caitlyn right now. I think if you're actually on the side of this Caitlyn, what are they? I forgot. What are their names? I'm so bad at this.
Right, Dark Side of the Moon?
Dark Side of the Moon, okay, yeah. So I think if you're on the side of Dark Side of the Moon, you're actually really not that far behind considering the gold is completely even, just spread out in different lanes right now. You have a TP advantage actually on this Yasuo, and this Yasuo being behind already, no point for him to go to the lane. I think you actually try to make a play for this this Earth Dragon while you still have this TP advantage. But we'll see how they decide to play it. LeBlanc almost dying again in the mid lane to this Vel'Koz popping his ult early. We actually also have a Abyssal Scepter on the side of Vel'Koz, which I kind of like. You're the mid lane expert here. What do you think about that?
It's a good item against LeBlanc. They get going that early Negatron. Like Vel'Koz is one of the few champions where he could go invest into MR early and still do a ton of damage.
Yeah, exactly.
Hello?
Yeah. Sorry. Steve needed me. But yeah, I mean, it's pretty even in terms of gold for both sides, with only a 400 gold lead. Actually, on the side of Dark Side here, only because of the CS advantage in the mid lane and the kill. Actually, yeah, I think that's literally it. The CS advantage in the mid lane with the slight kills they have here and there on the map. So we'll definitely see how this definitely plays out. But this Galio definitely going to be very tanky later on in this game. Vel'Koz is going to be able to blow up Galio, though, as it looks like he's heavily investing into this armor build with the Ninja Tabby on top of this Sunfire cape it looks like he's going for.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be interesting. Like, this is what I was saying. The Galio has to invest in the armor early.
So this Lucian has to be careful about dashing up like that too quickly. I really would like to see this Leona be a lot more aggressive in this lane. You have such an advantage right now, like, especially with the ultimate. Like, you can get them so low before you even need to blow any of your ultimates. You can force the Tark ult by just pure, like by putting out your combo. Yeah, by putting your combo out early and then just immediately disengaging. But we gotta fight here in the mid lane.
So Ryan's gonna get out of there. Yeah, this Vel'Koz is huge in this mid lane.
Amazing shoutcast right there. Yeah, he's just gonna walk out.
It's not my fault, like, pops there.
Oh my god, Lucian!
Lucian deciding to dash over
the wall. What are you
doing? Nice use of the blasting plan. Zach's deciding to take the E. He's gonna drop the chilling. Sejuani's here, but they're both under half health. So it looks like they're gonna turn on Leona. Zach is a little bit in no man's land. Bucka's gonna drop the ult. Nice Sejuani ult to try to peel off. Whoa! Leona gets bursted down. Here comes the Tarko. He's gonna flash forward from the Lucian. He's gonna pick it up himself. LeBlanc is here. He's gonna drop one chain. I don't think it's gonna be enough.
All right, if you play ADC and you just witness that, don't do that. What Lucian just did. There's absolutely no. Okay, LeBlanc.
Oh, LeBlanc deciding to dash over the wall. He's gonna hit him with the chain, but you can see just no damage because she went Cutlass first.
That Bilgewater not gonna give you much AP damage there.
No, she would have to probably AM a couple hundred times.
But I think Savage is overstepping their boundaries just a little bit there. They have most of their gold actually on this Galio. I don't know really why they would want to pick a fight like that. Lucian actually also could have kited that a lot more. Could have gotten definitely a lot more AAs in there while proccing his Blade of the Rune King. I don't think he actually procced it at all that fight. So makes me question how his later kiting skills in team fights will go, and the decision making there to just dash into the Caitlyn. I mean, I see what you're trying to accomplish there, but at the same time, it's not worth the risk, like, reward. You don't have vision of their jungler, and you just cost your team another 2 kills going for a late invade like that. Oh, hashtag red buff win almost there.
Oh, almost, yeah. Epic duel, though. Facialh, you're tilting me, baby. I still don't agree that you go Cutlass. I understand what you're saying, that there's no reason to get the Hex tech because you're not going to do much against the Vel'Koz. Nope. But the Hex tech is so much better for even the sustain. Well, that's Gunblade, but it's so much better when you're roaming in these early mid-game fights.
This Lucian
like her Cutlass is not doing anything in these fights.
Yeah, it really is not. I could see it for maybe like if you're gonna try to just be passive in lane and just to sustain yourself a little bit more. I get that, but you see, like she's playing in a playstyle where she wants to fight. It looks like, and it's just not working out for her at all because you don't have the damage there at all. You also don't have the MR at this point to like.
Oh, Vel'Koz's gonna drop the ult.
Not gonna
get the LeBlanc dangerously low though.
Very close there. LeBlanc does have TP though, so she'll be able to probably get back to lane in time. I like how they're starting to roam a little bit from the Lucian and Leona, but like I said, what I like to see them do, this Lucian just keeps dashing up kind of like pointlessly and getting... Okay, hold on.
Oh, big fight down here in the mid lane. Leona's gonna drop the ult. She's gonna go into the Caitlyn. Lucian decides she wants to fight.
Oh my god.
Here comes the Vel'Koz. Nice knock up on the Lucian. He's gonna have to flash out. Leona goes down. Zac comes flying in, the stun from the Taric and the ult from the Caitlyn. They're gonna pick it up.
And once again, I don't understand what they're trying to do there. Leona, Lucian, I guess, going on their own little warding mission there, but you see the Vel'Koz coming in there, and Lucian just once again dashes into the fight. Really not sure if he knows what I liked his mindset and what he's trying to do, but it's not working out for him. So, nor is he playing the matchup correctly. And we're actually gonna pick up a nice early it's first dragon at 17 minutes. Mountain going over to the side of Dark Side here, and they're gonna actually start to take up almost a 3K gold lead on the side of against Savages. The thing is, they're trying to make too many plays that aren't centered around where their gold is right now, which is in this top side on the Galio. They're trying to force things that aren't actually there. This Lucian also, you don't dash into the Caitlyn matchup unless Caitlyn has already used her 64 caliber net. That's when you have the opportunity to dash in, pop your. Okay, he might be dead here.
Vel'Koz has the ult. He's gonna drop.
Gets the flash too, so he gets double. Wait, did you just ult? Oh, no, he didn't ult. I was gonna say, Smithy, is that you? But he didn't have ult up. I missaw the animation there. But
this was very interesting to see because they had huge advantage in the top lane and a pretty big advantage in the bot lane too. And they just threw away the bot lane lead as Galio continuously has control on this top side.
Able to pick up that first blood gold though. Really would have liked Leona to step away there to stack it on this Lucian. Also don't mind that she doesn't, because clearly she probably doesn't trust Lucian to carry this game. She needs the gold to carry herself. But I really love
support.
Classic support. I love stacking that first turret gold if you can on a carry champion. That's 525 gold that you're just that's a kill. Oh, that's almost 2 kills in gold just for taking the first tower there on potentially one champion. So they might catch out Zac here though. Pop is passive.
Oh, it looks like they're gonna combo over the CC. So Johnny's gonna throw down the ult, but I don't think they have enough. Zac's decided to go back in.
Zac's gonna get this.
So Johnny flashes out. Leona drops the ult. It's gonna stun the Caitlyn, but the Taric ult comes out. Zac's gonna re-engage on this LeBlanc. Does he have enough to finish her off though? Oh no, just barely living.
Back to the bot
nice
lane.
little stun. Nice done there by the Leona. They're gonna chase onto this Taric. He's gonna flash, but step back for a second. Nice little stun there to delay the Lucian.
He's probably
but,
gonna go down. Yep.
yeah, he's just gonna go down.
Very well played by the side. Okay, we got another fight.
Fighting the top side. Galio is definitely winning this pretty easy. But Yasuo goes back in. There's a fight in the bot lane actually.
I think we should.
Leo's gonna go down as the Vel'Koz drops the ult.
And they're still going in the top side. And we're looking for blood. Lucian's going on a chase here. Actually, let's look at him. Where are you going, my man? Is he actually gonna? No, there's no way he actually gets away with this.
Wait, how did he end up there?
There's no way he gets out. Yeah, he's just gonna go for the execute. He's still gonna die. He's actually gonna give the Caitlyn the kill potentially. Yeah.
No, Zach definitely wants it. Zach going down.
What the hell?
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Okay, Clown Fiesta.
What do you want me to say? What do you want me to say, man?
Okay, honestly, I'll let this happen because we've been able to talk a lot more analysis this game, which I love. But these kills at the same time are just they're just incredible.
Hashtag, what do you want me to say, man?
Hashtag, how do you commentate that? Let us know.
Hashtag, but you have to wonder.
But you have to wonder, what the hell are they thinking?
What was that, Zach? Just gave over a shutdown to the Lucian.
So, backing that play up, Lucian, and I'm just going to critique this Lucian because I love Lucian as a champion. Very well played there in the terms of how they played it as the duo. Threw out a heal for no reason. Him and Leona were well above half health, so...
Speed buff.
So yeah, no, not even. You're using that for no reason out there. But really liked how he played that fight for the most part. Even being able to pick up that Zac in the end. Really, I mean, more so Zac just being...
Leona's gonna find the Caitlyn here. Sejuani's down here too. They're just gonna layer all of the ults on top of it. And it looks like Tark is gonna go down too. Gonna hand over both kills to Lucian. Remember when I said they threw the bot lane lead? They just got it back. And big time.
Yeah, they did. They really did. I don't know why.
Oh! Whoa, that tornado. Interesting decision. And then deciding to dash into the Galleon.
Almost as good as the channel we saw with the taunt the other week. But not as good.
I mean, you can see how much trouble this Yasuo continues to have. Oh, Leona decided he wants to go in onto this Vel'Koz. Barrier comes out, but it looks like he's gonna go down. Flash by the Lucian.
Love the
decision
making.
And now Zac is deciding to go into the middle of this. They're gonna drop everything on him. He has no passive. He'll go down.
There we go. Actually, love that decision to make that dive call there. They know that Vel'Koz is a squishy champion. They know they have enough CC to layer it up there. They even actually blow the flash barrier and are able to pick up both summoners as an extra bonus onto that. But going back on that bot side, I don't know why Caitlyn and Taric would come back all the way to lane with minimum vision, also just losing their bot tier turret and not having vision of the jungler or the bot side. You have to know that, okay, if they're missing on the map, there's a chance that they could be in this bush down here, because that is what people do. They cheese that bush all the time. Like, they know you're going to step up for that farm if you're going to be greedy.
Huge wave about to crash into his bot side, and no one's gonna pick up that CS.
It looks like Zac's second there now, but he's only gonna pick up the scraps of the second wave coming in, it looks like.
They're able to get the tower, but I would like to see Caitlyn have gone down there. And now Sejuani's down here. Taric is gonna throw down the stun. He's gonna throw down the L. The Caitlyn is running.
We have a Yasuo TP coming in also.
Galio's here though. It looks like they're gonna pick up. Oh no! Vel'Koz drops down the E and then he throws down the ult, picks up the Galio, and now it looks like they're gonna pick up the Taric Lucian. And then Yasuo wants to go back in, hits up the knockup. And here comes the Leona. Is Lucian gonna survive? Nope.
Ooh, very good heal there by the Caitlyn. Can they get out, though, with their lives?
Oh, Caitlyn is going to go down, but here comes Zac. He's going to flash forward, throws down the ult. Looks like Leona's going to go down, too. Pretty hectic fight there, but all in all, I believe that was a 2 for 4.
Yeah, 2 for 4 in the favor of, not Savages, so Darkside here. I think getting very... Actually, I really like that TP by the side of Yasuo there, coming in actually with some home guards, I believe, straight from base. He was able to separate that Lucian immediately from that fight, literally leaving no damage from the side of a Leona Sejuani, who are both basically building full tank at this point. There was no follow-up, basically, to damage that Vel'Koz, and then they were basically able to shred through their front line, and they don't even have MR since they've been stacking armor, so Vel'Koz basically able to pick up those kills very easily. And this is what I didn't like when I saw.
Oh, so Johnny dashing over the wall, being able to pick up the drag. Now it will be interesting to see if she gets out and splashes over the wall.
Oh my god, she stole it!
What a play. But definitely agree with you. The big turning point in that fight was the Vel'Koz coming in. They just got a little overzealous for that Caitlyn, and Vel'Koz was just there. Hits the double knock-up into the ult. That's just going to rip through all of them.
Going back to on this this full armor top lane, and looks like building probably towards armor Leona, and Sejuani too. The early kills in this game went over to the magic damage dealers like Zac, who, it's percent damage and it's magic damage, and maybe he's gonna go full tank, but it's still magic damage. And you have this Yasuo set somewhat behind. Also, Vel'Koz being able to pick up a lot of kills early on too. I don't know about the pickup of maybe the Ninja Tabby. I would have liked to see Merc Treads, because you know eventually, okay, as the Galio, you were one of the only people that had the early gold on your team, and you know you're going to need to be in these fights, and you're going to need to be the one taking out the other carries, which are fed and their magic damage. So really showing in that last fight that the lack of MR that they decided to invest in really actually costed them that fight, I think.
Yeah, it looks like he's going towards it now, but Lucian deciding to dash
This is what I mean.
forward
This
again.
dude loves dashing forward.
Zac's
and
deciding to go onto the Galio.
God.
The Yasuo comes out, big taunt from the Galio, but he's just gonna get gunned down. Lucian decides to throw out the culling. Zac charging up the E. He's gonna go into the Leona. Leona actually has to flash away.
Yasuo would have been right there to take her out.
She would have certainly died. Oh, nice angle there by the Vel'Koz on the Q. He's gonna tag the Lucian.
Alright, this Lucian's positioning is reminding me of myself when I was climbing.
Oh, Leona decided to go in. Big 3-man. Oh, drop the redemption too, but she's gonna get gunned down as well. Zac deciding that he wants to go back in too. Yasuo is diving the tower. Can he pick up the Lucian though? Zac's passive does get popped, but he'll come right back up. Oh, so, he's gonna try to rip the E again.
Oh my god, is he going in again? Just make it stop.
Sejuani just standing on the trap there. Galio throws down the ult.
I don't know if you had to actually ult there. Taric. Okay, so a lot happening in that fight. I do want to point out though, Lucian is getting, his positioning is awful. Honestly, like these dashes forward, before even cooldowns are being blown, he's literally not waiting. I see the potential in his AD carry like mechanics, but he's not looking at what cooldowns are up, what he needs to watch out to be killed. His number one job as an AD carry is to stay alive in these fights, and he's going frontline further than his Leona. Also in that fight, amazing 3-man ultimate by Leona, but you have to know that your Sejuani has already blown his ult. Galio is dead, or I don't even know where the hell he was. He wasn't there, though, to be in that fight.
He was dead.
He was dead. He wasn't there to be in that fight, and your LeBlanc is basically useless at this point, and she's not going to, like, burst 3 people at once. It's an amazing play that she saw, but you have to realize nobody else could follow up to do anything in that fight. Lucian at that point had already been like a third health too.
Zac's deciding to go in, but there comes the Galio there. The rest of the dark side is there too. I think they're just gonna peel off. I agree, and it looks like Lucian might be going towards a Hex Drinker here. I don't like that.
Oh, is he? Let's see. Actually, yeah, probably gonna go for the Hex Tech. I would have preferred to see maybe an IE out of the side of him. I see the Hex Drinker. It's not a bad. Honestly, it's not a bad pickup. It's not because of how fed this Vel'Koz is, and he's afraid he's gonna get bursted of it. The thing is, though, he's doing it to himself. He's letting himself.
Would you get Hex Drinker?
I mean,
would you?
I'd probably go for the Infinity Edge.
Game.
I mean, here's the thing. I'm confident enough in my own ability to not put myself in a position where I need a Hex Drinker here. Maybe he's just not confident enough in his ability because he's been caught out by this magic damage so much. I'm confident enough where I don't need it. That's where Hex Drinker... Oh, yeah, he's actually going for the... Okay, he's going for the Quicksilver. Not really sure why, because there's mostly knockups. The only thing you can really use that on is a Yasuo ult. He's still going to get affected by the ultimate, and traps, traps and a stun by Tark, which is not enough to actually justify this Quicksilver.
The only other thing I could maybe say, so he could flash out of the knockups, because with QSs you're able to flash out of the knockups, but
I doubt he even knows that.
Wow.
Just kidding. I mean, he might. But in that case, still, like
No,
I
it's a bad
don't
one.
agree with the pickup.
Oh, Zach charging up the E. Are we gonna see a big fight here? Lucian off to the
The
side.
thing I
Nope.
love about this new Lucian build is you're able to get lifesteal early, which allows you to go for this Infinity Edge type build and build towards crit later in the game. So you basically stay relevant. At this point now you're just delaying your power spike as Lucian and not going to be able to pick up any more crit.
Oh, Zach's starting to take the E forward. It's only gonna hit the Galio. He's gonna drop the ult. Yasuo is not gonna follow up on any of that. Tark's gonna drop the ult. It's a little bit late. Galio's in the middle of it. Lucian calling right into the face of it. Galio's gonna drop the ult. It's gonna hit the Tark. Leona's deep, drops a big ult, doesn't stun, but gets a bunch of slows off. Lucian is just untouched in his backline. Is he able to pick it up?
There we go, my man. That's what I wanted to see. He actually stayed in the backline. Oh my god. Did you see that?
Wow, Galio going down too, though. So in the end, it was still a 3-for-1 with Lucian basically being untouched.
Yeah, they actually did get caught out a little bit more than I thought.
I think he could fight this.
That Tark ult. Here's the thing.
Valkai's gonna drop the ult.
I think Lucian could do this if he had his ultimate. He blew it really early on in that fight. What I like to do is, I like to save the ultimate for fights like that because in the end, I mean, I'm not gonna blame him. I probably would have blown my ult too if I was in his position. But when it's scattered like that, and you know there's a Tark on the other side, you have to anticipate that Tark ult is probably gonna come up, and your black cleaver stacks aren't gonna be effective because they're probably gonna drop off by the time that the Tark ult becomes like off at that point. So in this situation, I'd like to see Lucian actually hold on to his ultimate a little bit longer. In that situation, he did what he actually had to do, stayed in the back line, and really was able to pick things up. I think the Tark ult was actually really good though on the side of Tark to mitigate a lot of that damage that was coming in, and the wind wall too. I think really good wind wall. Also, this Vel'Koz able to just get like doing so much damage with his ultimate. Like he has a Rabadon's at this point, just so much damage. Sejuani actually going for the Leandres, which I like because they know they need a little bit more diversity in their damage here. I don't think Lucian actually needs this Blast Whisper pickup. I mean, it's not bad. Because they do have armor, but you already have Black Cleaver. I think it's enough where I think the and Bork, where I think the Infinity Edge would give you a lot more damage here. Granted, it is a little bit more based on RNG, but I think it's enough where you could go for it.
Well, you have an attack speed item already, so you'll be at what, the 50% crit mark? That's a pretty good spot to be in.
So interesting pickup there for that. Personally, wouldn't do it, but it's his build. He can do what he wants. It's not bad. It's certainly not bad. I mean, the more armor that they eventually probably will stack will be negated by this last Whisper. So he's building for the future, probably anticipating a little bit more armor on the side of what's her faces?
Dark side.
Dark side of the moon, yeah.
Problem is they need to start winning these team fights now because they get outscaled here with the Yasuo. Vel'Koz does a ton of damage no matter what part of the game. I do think Caitlyn does outscale Lucian because it's so much 100%. It's so much easier to position with her.
She is going for the blade though, so she's not going to have exactly the massive trap crit damage, but she's going to be really able to take out this Galio and this Sejuani very quickly. So I actually do like the blade in this situation because I think she knows she's hitting
start up the Baron.
They have oh god.
They're gonna get spotted out.
They know this is happening. They didn't get the ward. You need a pink ward if you're gonna do this.
They also got spotted out by the control ward. I mean the vision plant. Looks like they're gonna go back into it. This is a bad idea.
This is an awful Baron call. I mean, I like the bait for it if they're going to try to fight off of it, but they're
going to catch out the Sejuani, though. Are they going to be able to pick it up? Sejuani's actually going to go down. Big Taric ult to survive 3 people. But Lucian is free dealing here. Are they going to be able to pick it up? Galio is going to go back in. Lucian now actually playing a little too far back.
LeBlanc is doing nothing.
And the GA of Zach gets popped. That's a 4 for none, and they're gonna turn back onto the Baron.
And this is where there's gonna be a free Baron for them, like 100%. Unless LeBlanc, come on, don't try to be a hero. Don't do it.
Deal it, baby.
No.
Yeah, she was close
you're
enough.
Gonna die. Please.
No, she'll get away. Wait,
I bet you she. No, she doesn't.
Wait, she just RW'd into the wall.
Okay, she got away. Okay, so if we look at that again, the Tark actually coming up very clutch here for the side of Darkside. Only because I would have liked to see them use the Baron more as a bait and actually set up the vision a lot better there. I think here's the thing: the side of Savages came in from 3 different angles there.
Yep.
And if you're gonna come in for a Baron steal and like you have vision on it, so you can coordinate this enough. If you're gonna come in for a Baron steal, teams out there take notes on this. You come in from the same direction unless you're going for a TP flank. You cannot have your carries coming in from one side without a front line. Like if you're a backline champion, you need someone just in front of you, anybody, but have somebody in front of you.
LeBlanc deciding to go in, gets 3/4 health. Oh, big Sejuani ult on the backline. Is Vel'Koz gonna go down? He's gonna flash out. Nice Leona ult to stun the backline. She's gonna drop the exhaust as well. This is a pretty hectic team fight. It looks like they can't kill the Zac though. Vel'Koz gonna drop the ult. He's gonna pick up a double kill. Yasuo is behind them, but looks like Lucian's gonna be able to pick it up. Could have dashed through the minions to get behind the wind wall back, but
Lucian still has heal. I'd like to see how he kites this out, but yeah, definitely not gonna do that.
Zac's gonna flash forward and charge up the E. He's gonna hit the E, yeah. And he's gonna dive in here. Nice Tark stun to try to pick up the Lucian. Lucian's gonna go down too. Sejuani's low health. Zac is gonna goes down to the Vel'Koz.
I'll be honest, the Zac has been all over the map and on point with his jumps. This actually might be game here. We have 40 seconds on the side of Sejuani and Lucian. 6 on Leona.
Wait, there's a LeBlanco.
Yeah, there wasn't a LeBlanc in this game. We'll go with that.
Wait, what the?
I mean, you gotta try something. I respect it.
She actually just got fisted in the face.
I respect it. Going in. Galio's up now. This is okay. What Caitlyn needs to do here.
Oh, big stun there from the Leona. She's gonna go back in. She's actually gonna knock away. She's gonna go down though. She doesn't have the damage here.
Lucian coming up in 10 seconds. Let's see what he can do. They can actually end the game here if they coordinate. All you have to do, Caitlyn, is hit the tower. Don't get okay. Oh my God.
They're gonna go into the gallery. They're just gonna burst them down. Lucian's up though. Can he fight this? He's gonna get critted down by this Caitlyn. Caitlyn's gonna drop the all nice QSS.
Yeah, that buy really paying off right there. Not really. That was
nice net there. Lucian's gonna dash forward into the
Oh my God. Dash forward. Okay, dude. All right.
And he's gonna go down.
Someone tell Blake B that I actually do coaching sessions and I will coach you, dude. I love Lucian and you got potential, but like, Jesus, man. But yeah, we're gonna go with the win with a 10k gold lead at the end here over to Clocktower Dark Side of the Moon.
Game on the side of Dark Side here, but definitely interesting decision.